People have asked me, Vernice, how'd you end up becoming an attack helicopter pilot? How'd you end up creating the breakthroughs and becoming first and all this stuff? And honestly, what I discovered is everyone wants to create a breakthrough. Many just don't know how, right? And it's honestly that tapping into your gut, how many times have you thought, oh, let me grab my umbrella, because you're already in the car, you didn't feel like going back and getting it. Then a couple hours later, it's pouring down raining. You're like, oh, I should have. Has that ever happened to you? Or your voice told you to go get something, you didn't get it because you're like, oh, no, I don't need it, your laptop or whatever, no. And then you needed something else, and when you got home, that something else was right next to the laptop. And had you gone back to get the laptop, you would have seen that something, your gut, your guidance, that divine voice. How many of you have the voice? You know what I'm talking about? Raise your hand. Okay, not everyone. Everybody, I know some people have multiple voices. It's the one you can't shake. It's the one that wakes you up in the middle of the night or doesn't even let you go to sleep, right? Are you listening to your gut instinct, your inner guidance, right? So at the young age of 4, I wanted to be a cop that rode a horse downtown. Now, believe me, I didn't know how. Do you think I knew how to accomplish that as a little 4-year-old? No! I knew I needed a horse. At the age of 6, I got one. I'm like, yes, I am halfway there! Right? Are we taking the steps even though we don't know how? Are we going forward, taking action even though we don't know how? At a certain point, I made a gutsy move, and I fell flat on my face. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. I wholeheartedly believe in this whole gutsy move thing. And if I just listened to that voice, I know it's true, and I just fell flat on my face, what does that mean? How do I listen to the voice the next time? Do I have to judge? Whether do I have to, Well, fast forward a little over a year. Took a minute to work itself out. But because, I like to say because I had listened to that voice, I was now in a different place than I would have been had I not made the gutsy move. And then that gutsy move, now in this new place I was in, set me up to be on the runway to take advantage of that next opportunity. And let me be clear. When you fail, you don't stop taking the gutsy moves. And gutsy moves don't have to be some huge thing, right? It's like, what are you doing every day? Some gutsy moves are silent. Somebody in here is dealing with cancer and none of us even know it. And they're here, right? That's gutsy. We have folks going through all kinds of things in their life, and they are still continuing to show up. The question is, are you showing up? Are you cleared hot 3? Are you engaging? Are you giving it all you have? Or are you not giving it all you have, so when you don't make it, you're like, well, I didn't try everything. If I tried everything, I probably could have made it, but nah, we got to leave it all on the field. We're not playing not to lose. Think about that. How many folks do we know that they're just trying to play it safe? Stop playing not to lose. We got to play to win. We have to put all our chips in. All our chips in and go for it. Rejection is, we've heard it a million times, rejection is just next, right? How many no's can you get in a day? It should be a competition. I'm going for 100 no's. God, you told me yes. Oh, I need a no, right? Like, make yourself no proof, rejection proof, where no doesn't mean anything. It just means, okay, I'm getting closer to my yes, right? Because it's all about, and you're going to see this a bunch of times, it's all about the engagement. How are you choosing? It is a choice. I am going to drill that because this is your life. You get to choose. And how many times have you heard, well, you made your bed, now you got to lie in it? I get to remake the bed.